Hey, it's Necktie. Welcome to episode 60 of my No GPS series, and in this one we're headed to Colville, Washington with some PVC pipe. Let's get into it. So I'm not where I was at the end of 59. I am back at the service center because if you watched the last episode, if you didn't, go back and watch it. It's a humdinger. I had mentioned on the way over here to the UPS location, which is, it's over by Amazon, I thought. Oh no, it's over, geez, Ty, good Lord, it was down here. So we were at the UPS, but as you can see, this is yellow because after I got loaded, I came back to the service center to put a license plate on the trailer. And then I decided to make a change to the truck. All right, so we'll get to that in a minute. Our route, so we're gonna hang a left out of the service center, come down around this loop, hang a right, and then we're going to hang a left at this intersection. I put first left. We should see this because I believe there's a stoplight there, fairly certain. We're going to take 97 all the way up here through Omak, and then take Washington 20 to 395. And then when we get to Colville at the traffic circle, roundabout, whatever you want to call it, take the first exit and basically just follow it down to UPS. And then we'll see what happens from there. Because this is another short run, so I don't know. I can't promise anything because chances of me making a wrong turn on that simple route are 50-50, quite honestly. All right, so first thing I did, I can see my dash. So I took out the red dash lights, is basically what I did there. Clock is still red. Interesting, but other than that. And then I got to looking at this and I didn't, for some reason that sleeper looked weird to me. I like the 72 inch, 73 inch, whatever it is, the bigger one. I did notice I forgot to change my fuel tanks. Son of a gun. Let me do that right quick, because I want all of the go-go juice I can fit on board. That is not it. We need accessories. My apologies. We want 280 painted. Boom. And then we need to put the straps on. Chrome. There we go. Oh. And then I need the tank filler panel back in. 870 bucks. Thank you. Wrong button. All right, now let's go. Sorry, I'm all freaking messed up. It's 9 o'clock. A Saturday evening, and this video is coming out on Sunday afternoon, so I got all sidetracked on shit I didn't need to get sidetracked on today. Let's pull that up. I don't think I did yesterday. 15,432 pounds of PVC pipe. And then I need to double check this. Yeah, they are turned all the way down. They're just bright. Okay. I'm not used to that. Let's hit the right button there. Good Lord. All right, let's go. Oh, brake was on. It's weird. My button box had the brake. I don't know. Anyway, it's weird when you go into the shop and come back out that it's like your brake's automatically set or something like that. The lone truck driver out tonight. Yeah, so the big thing I got sidetracked on today, if anyone gives a shit, I guess you don't have a choice. Well, I guess you do, you can mute the video, but what fun would that be? This morning, it was like 66 degrees when we got up at 6:30. And Saturdays, we typically go to breakfast and then go get groceries. So it was 66 degrees. I'm like, well, shit, let me take the freedom panels off the Gladiator Mojave. And I did that. And then I was like, well, hell, let me just take the front doors off too. So I did that. So we went to breakfast half naked, basically. And then I got to thinking, because I rigged a system, which is basically 4 eye hooks and studs in the ceiling for the wife's Rubicon, to take that back off, where I can just back up, hook 4 straps to those 4 rings, and then there's 2 mounting points on the back window hinge that I bought and added. Hook into there, and then I run 2 straps underneath the center part to provide support, and then I can just one person lift that off her Jeep, pull out, and then she can actually pull back in the garage, and her hood is under that, if that makes sense. But I don't know how I'm going to do that with the Gladiator. Granted, the back of that top is not near as heavy. Alright, we need a left at this light, right? Yes. It's not as heavy, but the Gladiator's longer. So I was trying to figure out if I could do the same type of thing, which I can. It's gonna be a tight fit, and it's gonna have to be one of those things where you have to back up very precise. But I think I'll get it to work. So now I just have to go buy 4 eye hooks basically, and my only other concern is that the studs in the ceiling line up with where I need them to line up. And we have a finished garage, so yeah, I have to use a stud finder and all that crap to make sure. I know which way they're running though, so I could use the eye hooks on the other side of the garage to kind of determine roughly, which is probably what I'll do. I guess I could shift into the right gear. So yeah, and then Sugar Mama and I cleaned the house, which we try and do also every Saturdays, but sometimes we're just like, you know, it's just dust, it's not that bad. But when you have a 80-pound fur baby that gets the zoomies from time to time, kicks up a lot of dust and crap. Plus she likes going out and laying in the backyard, and whatever grass sticks to her and comes, it's, yeah. Anyway, those with pets know. We actually had that done. I mean, we were back from getting groceries and had the whole house cleaned by noon, I think. And then every time I came in here to sit down and record, I got sidetracked by something else. My own doing, really. It's, you know, like the squirrel syndrome. You're already in 7 high. And if you're new here, you will see me doing that a lot, or saying that I was already in a certain gear because I pre-select. For example, I've already pre-selected 8 high. so I'm ready. Whenever I get up to that speed, ready to shift. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it was a really productive day. Oh, and then I had to clean the washing machine out. Or washing machine, depending on where you're from. Because we have an HE. I don't know what's high efficiency about it, but... And it's not a front loader. It's a traditional style, I guess. Top load is what you call it. Whoa, slow down. And, but those that have HE washing machines know that if you don't, I guess they're a fresh tabs. That's what we have anyway, is a fresh. And the washing machine actually has a setting, like a clean setting. So you drop this tablet in and put it on the clean cycle and hit start. Man, I came out of the bathroom, or the bedroom this morning, and I about got knocked on my ass by the smell coming from the hallway. And come to find out, oh, that was west. There's a stoplight though, so I probably should pay attention. We need Washington 20. Oh, this is OMAC. Yeah, so with the high efficiency machines, I mean, I've had a front loader before and I know that the water kind of sits in there. A little water, yeah, so it was a nasty freaking smell. To the point for just a temporary fix, I just threw a, you know, a millennial piece of candy in there, aka a Tide Pod. I'm kidding, folks. It's a damn joke. Calm down. And just ran it on a hot cycle, just to temporarily knock down the smell, and then added those tabs to the grocery list. So took care of that. What else did I do? I did a lot of house crap today. And I need to do more. Like, I need to pull the dryer out so I can get behind it and clean the vent tube. Because for some reason, instead of our vent going out the side of the house, which I guess I don't really know how that would do that, because our utility room is like in the center of the house anyway. So ours goes up through the attic, through the roof. And I noticed a couple of weeks ago when I was in the attic running some Cat 5 cable that there was an awful lot of dryer lint up there, and come to find out the hose, 20 East Colville, the piece of pipe that was supposed to go out the ceiling had somehow moved a little bit. So half of it was just blowing on the inside of the roof, which is not good, because it was jammed up pretty good. It had created that much stuff. Plus, the other thing is, our vent up on the roof has a little piece of like wire mesh, so birds don't build nests in there, because there is a flapper, a one-way flapper, so obviously when the dryer's going, it's open, letting stuff out, but then when the dryer's off, the flapper closes. But birds will get up in their nest, so there's a piece of wire mesh up there, but that wire mesh catches a lot of dog hair and crap like that from the clothes. So if I don't go up there every other month as I try to check it, that'll get clogged up. Yeah, it's nuts. It was to the point one time where I thought our dryer was going out. So I ordered a new heating element to replace it, and when I pulled the dryer away, there was like wet, soggy lint that came out of the dryer tube. So that's how much lint was clogged up, and how there wasn't a fire, I have no idea. Because that is the perfect recipe for a fire, is a clogged dryer vent. I wish I could find a happy medium on these dash lights. I may have to try some different colors. Frag Doctor did the ones that I was using before, the red. There is another pack in the Pizzster Discord that has red in it as well. I may try that one and see. Or I may just leave these. I mean, this is like the factory style. I haven't put the factory radio in it. I love that air purge sound. That I'm pretty sure that's from the Serial Black ambient sounds, or truck effects mod is what it's called, that he's working on. Yeah, other than that, YouTube still confuses the hell out of me, because my watch time is down, my views are down, but yet I'm still slowly gaining subscribers. Up to 797 now, which is pretty damn awesome. And I mean, I get that my views are my overall watch time and views are down because, I mean, I didn't post for like 2 weeks, and then I was posting weekly for a time frame, and then I started posting back daily on a major US holiday. So, but I'm also trying different stuff with my thumbnails, so that I would be interested to know, for those of you that are still listening to my dumbass at this point in the video, do you like the current thumbnails where I put the city on there? Alright, and now we need to take a right to Colville. So, for example, I had from Wenatchee to Colville on this thumbnail. Like, does that even matter to you guys? Now, I get there's going to be some of you, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, I know how some of you are. There's going to be some of you that probably don't even look at the thumbnail or any, you just see that I posted a new video and you click on it. Which, for those of you that do that, y'all are the real MVPs. But I have people I follow that I do that for too, like Larson Farms or Millennial Farmer or Laura Farms. I see they post a new video. I don't even. I mean, yeah, you take a split second to look at the thumbnail or something, but I really don't care what it is. I'm gonna watch it because I like their content. Traffic circle. First exit. Railroad Street. I'm gonna turn my lights off. What time is it? 6:05. I probably shouldn't turn my lights off because if I see a cop, I'll get fined, which is dumb as hell. Because it's really bright out. Truck parking. Alright, now we just... yeah, follow this. UPS is on the right at some point. Hopefully it wasn't back there. I'm also experimenting on my main profile. UPS is right there. Experimenting on my main profile with my field of view, like moving it back a little bit so I can actually see part of my driver's side mirror without turning my head, because that's kind of how it would be in an actual truck. All right, there's the entrance, and this is another one of these awesome non-American places. Oh, it's gonna, okay. Well, I'm not gonna complain. Okay. Oh. Okay, so I did get in an accident. Because in true fashion, like in real life, even though I had my blinker on and swung wide, they still thought that they could get in between me, and for those that didn't know, that's exactly what happens. And I should have probably swung this even wider, because I kind of forgot that I lengthened the wheelbase on this truck. I'm in a pickle here. I'm gonna have to back up again, possibly. No, we may be all right. I should almost set a goal to not get any fines in an episode. Because right now, I seem to get about, 2 or 3 per episode. Oh, I guess it wants me to be even straighter in there, huh? It's weird how it seems like you can be at a 45-degree angle in this damn box, and sometimes it'll give it to you, and then other times it wants you exact. Fair enough. Will this make you happy, game? It appears so. So that finishes the northeast corner of Washington. Colville is gone, number 93. Outstanding. Now, first and foremost, before I get ahead of myself, what I need to do is go back here, and we're going to go back here and sleep for like 11 hours. Well, we're going to turn that off. Oh, 05, look at that. We'll just go with that. Now, let's see what's coming out of here. Anything to Etheridge, Shelby? It would help if I selected Colville. Everett, Seattle. Oh, that's coming out of here to Port Angeles. And I have yet to haul those. Let's just do that. Okay, so here's the deal, folks. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. And we're disconnected. And if anyone's wondering why I'm doing this, is because it would be a pain in the ass to turn around twice to select this load. Take job. Please don't tell me there are 2 UPSs. Nope, it wants me there. Okay. So we'll hook back up to this. Wow, it's almost like a rinse and repeat of picking up this load. It just says UPS instead of... No, wait, we picked up at a UPS. Kissed it perfectly. Alright, now let me get an eye in the sky. Okay, we've got... This is going to be a lot easier to turn around in than the last one was. It's funny, we had that same exact... Same guy sitting there too. How you doing, dude? Don't work too hard. Alright, now we're gonna be... Might want to see how bad that is? Oh, it's not that bad. It's not good on them trailer tires, though, I'll tell you that. And actually, if I do this properly, that right there may work. Let's give her a go, Joe. Nope, get under it. Alright, I know we're good this way, but just gotta, you know, do the courtesy check to make sure. Because about the time you don't, you'll hit something. I think I got way too close to that fence again. I did. Well, I was doing good. So I need to remember next time to hug that pole a little more. Okay. Looking out in that view, you have to turn the wheel one way, and then when I get back in the truck, I'm still turning that wheel the same way, and it's backwards then. Again, they're wizardry in loading, because I'm thinking it'd be kind of difficult to get rollers on a step deck from here. As long as the load pays well, I don't ask questions. Cargo has been loaded, folks. And there we go, some cat rollers. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, episode 60 comes to an end. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. And until the next one, y'all take care.